Aaron, draw here today against Swindon. What exactly happened out there?
Didn't put a ball in a goal, and I think that was the problem. We dominated the possession. I think we dealt with their formation really well. Speed of play was good. Our build phase and our create phase was really good. We just weren't finishing our chances, which has cost us.
So also as well, it seemed at times that the team were almost trying to walk it into the net.
Yeah, because no one wanted to shoot. It drives me insane when we've got attacking players on a pitch, and we said it all season, that don't want to score. Like I'm a 9 when I play, and I'm selfish, and I want to score, and I want to come off that pitch having scored goals. And you know, it's not just our strikers and our wingers that I'm talking about there. It's about everybody. If the ball comes out to you on the edge of the box, take a shot. Don't try and pass off the blame to somebody else. And we are our own worst enemies at doing that. And again, today we worked so well to get into that final third. We created so many good shooting opportunities, especially first half, and no one shot. Gave it to someone else. Go on, you score. No, you score. You shouldn't be doing that. Be brave, take a shot, and you never know, you might get deflection and go in, or you might hit it and go in top bins. But yeah, so that was frustrating. But other than that, the positives of it were, you know, like I said, we dealt with their formation really well. The overload that we had in midfield, we dealt with the balls in the channels really well again. And I think, you know, as a defensive unit, I thought we were really good today. And again, like I said, that create phase in the middle of the pitch, how do we get in the final third? That was poor against Cheltenham, and I thought today that was really good, and especially considering that we're overloaded in the middle.
And do you think as well, like after the goal from Kelly early in that second half, that you should have just kicked on from that? That should have given you the confidence to go on to get a second, a third.
Yeah, but again, the goals come from a set piece, and we shouldn't rely on a goal from a set piece today with the way that we've moved the ball. But we have. The set piece delivery was good from Han. Great header from Kelly. Great goal. She's our player of the game today. She played outstandingly well. You know, she's in a strange position for her. She's learning really quickly, working really hard there, and she's got a goal which she deserved today. But yeah, you could say, oh yeah, we should have kicked on. But then their goal came from one of us diving in, and then the ball over the top, and then we just not picked up the runner on the back post. But it should never get to that stage. And you know, but all fair play to Swindon. They've come here. They're obviously Jamie's last game before he moves abroad, so they wanted to work hard and win the game for him today, and that showed. So yeah, all fair play to all fair credit to Swindon for coming in and giving us a good game. But for me, I felt that we lost those points ourselves today, and that's frustrating for me, definitely.
And where do you go from this performance today? You said it's dropped the standards that we've been used to seeing on a regular basis this season. You've now got a cup final that's going to be your final game of the season. Are you now asking players, do you want a place in that final?
Well, they need to look at themselves and say, yeah, they want a place in the final. But, you know, like I said, the fact that we couldn't score is the only problem today. Everything else I was happy with. So there's loads of positives to take from it. We played, like I said, better than we did against Cheltenham in loads of areas, which was our last game here. And now we've got a long trip to Portishead to look forward to. You know, they'll be physical. If you give them an inch, they'll take it. So we've just got to be really careful. Today we've had 6 players out, so we've played without 6 first teamers. But that's no excuse. We should still be winning this game. But the performance actually was good. The stuff that we worked on in training, they've put into place today. So yeah, again, like other than putting the ball in the net, I've got no complaints. So the players, you know, that have worked hard, and you know, we're better in areas where we weren't, and we just got to keep going like that. And you know, any cup final, like any manager shouldn't have to get his team up for a cup final. They should all want to play in that game. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see who plays and how they play over the next couple of games.
Do you think in the first half the penalty miss, do you think that affected the team at all?
Yeah, of course. I think if that goes in, it's a very different game. But it didn't go in, did it? The goalkeeper, they got a great goalkeeper, and we all know that at Swindon. And she's made a great save from the penalty, and she's made a number of saves during the whole game. Brilliant. And also her distribution was really good, and it meant that when they were under pressure, she could clear it, and we'd have to come back and start again. And sometimes we were too slow building up, which led them, bank up again, which was our own fault again. But I think, yeah, I mean, if penalty goes in, it's another goal, isn't it? But let's be honest, we shouldn't have to rely on that. That was, I don't know, what, 25 minutes in, something like that. We've still got, another 65 minutes to play, and we should have scored loads of more goals in that 65 minutes. So it's nothing on loose, She's hit the target, and the goalkeeper's made a good save, and she's a good goalkeeper. So, you hold your hands up and say, yeah, let's just get on with it. I think there was another penalty second half we should have had. Sian got shoved in the back and sort of got whiplash on her back, but it wasn't given. And again, I'm not going to dig into that because we shouldn't be relying on set pieces. We should be doing it ourselves. We'll see what happens at Portishead next week.